welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you the meals that we had for dinner last week. We did get a Gousto delivery, so if you didn't know, Gousto is a meal subscription box. I had a £20 voucher, so I used it because why not? And so in total I believe the box came to £35, which the maths, I think if a box costs £35 for 5 meals for 2 people, equates to about £3.50 per person per meal, which I don't think is too bad realistically. Obviously though, as I had a £20 voucher, if it would have been £55 full price, that then means that the per person per meal would be about, I don't know, £5 per person? I'm not sure. But it's more money than I would like to spend for a full price box. But if you did want to give Gousto a go and you haven't had them before, you can get quite a good discount off your first box. I'll leave the link that I have down below. It's a referral code, so you use my link, you'll get a discount, and I also will get, I think, a discount in some way, shape or form as well. Not an ads, just sharing, because we do get Goustos, I say fairly regularly, that's not true. When we do get a subscription box, Gousto will always be the one we go for, mainly because we are a vegan family, if you didn't know, and the vegan options we found that the other subscription boxes have are never very good, but Gousto actually has quite good options. Let me share with you what we had though for food. Actually, no I won't. Hello, if you're new around here, my name is Caroline. As I mentioned, I am a vegan. My family is vegan, and my family consists of me, my husband Sean, and my 4-year-old son called Ellis, and my 19-month-old little girl called Quinn. I have to admit though that these Gousto meals, we did not provide meals for our children from the Gousto boxes because it's not their kind of vibe. They're at that age, 4 and 19 months, where they want to eat things they're familiar with. You can give them new things, they'll try new things, but they prefer their easy meals. So I don't think I shared too many kids meals in this video. Apologies. If you do check out my channel though, I do have other videos where I do share what they have. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't, you know what I mean. Anyway, so let me share with you the meals I have. There is one meal I didn't show, and that is because it was a takeaway. It had a Chinese takeaway, and I wish I'd shared it with you, but I was having the meal with my in-laws. So my husband's parents came to visit for the day, and so we all got a takeaway at the end of the day, and I forgot to get my camera out. So it's a Chinese takeaway, had what I always have, which is vegetable chow mein, and they have like 3 different varieties of fake chicken, satay sauce, Szechuan sauce, and black bean sauce. The egg fried rice, well, I say we asked for fried rice with no egg, but it came with the egg in, so that was really annoying, so we didn't have that, which is really frustrating. And then, what else do we have? Veggie spring rolls and seaweed, I think. I may have forgotten something, but even so, it was delicious, minus the fried rice failure. So that's day one, we'll say. It wasn't day one, but we'll say it is day one because I haven't got the footage for you. So then for one of the meals we had this week, which the kids had, is pizza. I made the pizza bases, and I have to say, I don't mean to toot my own horn. The pizza dough was phenomenal. I used my KitchenAid, and I did whatever the recipe told me to do. It's a KitchenAid's own pizza recipe. It said to put sugar in it though. I didn't put sugar in the recipe. I thought that was a bit of an odd one to do. But the kids ate it, we ate it. It was good. It was a good pizza dough. We have obviously just passata as a tomato base. We have vegan cheese on top and pineapple for the kids. And we have pineapple, mushrooms and onions for us adults. 10 out of 10 meal. And the next day the kids had sausage rolls and pesto pasta, obviously vegan sausage rolls, and then Sean and I had a Gousto meal, which was satay noodles, and it was good. It wasn't my favourite Gousto recipe, I have to say. I really like satay, big fan of peanut sauce. This one though just didn't quite hit the spot. It was like tofu, which is lovely, but the satay-ness wasn't really there. It didn't taste very flavourful. But it's fine. The next day we had another Gousto recipe, which was a Gousto miso, tofu and greens. On the paper, the little recipe card they give you, this looked subpar. It looks a bit pathetic, to be honest. The way they laid it all out, the greens looked a bit measly, and you just thought, this isn't going to fill me up. In actual fact, it was delicious. Would definitely have again. The favourite meal this week, though, is the next one. It's another Gousto recipe, and it is a Vietnamese chicken, not real chicken, dish Again, on the paper, the recipe card, it looks pathetic. It's just a salad with some fake chicken bits flying around. Let me tell you, this, have you ever been to a Vietnamese restaurant and you've had the summer spring rolls? Summer spring rolls. They're like rice paper rolls with salad bits in them. You can get them in prawns, I think, and tofu or chicken. You get a variety of things stuffed in there. And they have like glass noodles. Oh, the summer rolls are probably one of my favourite meals. That dipped in satay sauce. I'm salivating at the thought of it. Summer rolls are probably one of my favourite meals ever. And this recipe, it wasn't a summer roll, but the salad dressing tasted exactly like the summer rolls do. There's no noodles or anything in there, so it wasn't a summer roll. But honestly, the dressing of it just tasted exactly like it. It's sort of thing now where I want to make it again, just because it was so refreshing, so delicious. It's probably one of my favourite meals I've had ever. It's managed to like nail the Vietnamese style dressing, and it's just delicious. Oh my god, Vietnamese food is probably my favourite takeaway, but they're hard to come by because people just tend to stick with the Chinese and Indian and like, you know, kebab type thing, and Vietnamese it's not a normal sort of takeaway, especially where I live in Essex. Oh, so having a authentic tasting Vietnamese dish to make at home was 20 out of 20. Goodness me, I loved it. The next day we had burger and chips. We used to use the Aldi spicy chicken burgers and just some frozen chips. Quick and easy meal. And then the final meal we had this week, which again was a Gousto one. I had to pay extra for this recipe, okay? Had to pay extra. It's called it was like a Chinese banquet. That's what it labelled itself as. You had to pay more. I think it was in celebration of the Chinese New Year. Well, it was okay. So it was like dehydrated mushrooms, which became like a mock duck type thing, hoisin sauce, and you had your cucumbers, your spring onions and your pancakes, and they had like an udon noodle thing on the sides. But that was it. Just so essentially we had 3 pancakes each with some noodles, and I don't know about you, I wouldn't call that a banquet. You know, a banquet is like a lot of food. Not that I needed a lot of food because it was very filling, but I think that the title of it was quite misleading. I was expecting, you know, loads of different varieties of things, not just noodles and pancakes. So yeah, it wasn't my favourite, especially as it cost, I think, £2 extra per person, which I think is a little bit cheeky considering there was nothing much incredible about it. It was fine. You'll see in a minute. Would I eat it again? Yes. More so the pancakes are over the udon noodles. I wasn't fussed by the noodles. It's just a noodle dish. And I have had fake duck pancakes from like Aldi when they've done like those kits before. Absolutely fine. No comparison to the mushrooms, to be fair. They probably taste exactly the same. Maybe even the Aldi one might even taste better, to be honest. I don't know. But that were the meals we had this week. Now let me show you the clips of those meals. Dinner tonight we have pizza. So this is Sean and my one. So that's the pizza. I made the dough yesterday. So homemade dough. And on here we have onions, vegan cheese, mushrooms, and obviously passata and whatnot. And we've got the pineapple here ready to go. And then the kids have one here. Again, same dough. And we've got cheese and passata on that one. And then this is Ellis's one. So we've just got the pizza there. And then there's pineapple, 1 piece of pepper, and this is Quinn's one. And cucumber for her. And this is Ellis's one. What? Pizza, cucumber, pepper, and pineapple. So that's dinner. I do not want pepper. And that's dinner for tonight. So here is my final plate up. I'll put some sriracha on it as well so it gets a bit spicy. So pepper, just a piece of cucumber, because otherwise if I eat it all the kids will want it and then I'll be in trouble. So that's my dinner for tonight. So for the kids' dinner tonight, they are having a Plant Revolution Morrison's sausage roll and some pesto pasta, which is again the Morrison's pesto pasta. So this is Quinn's one. She's got sausage roll. Obviously the sausage is cut in half lengthways because it's a choking hazard, otherwise it does fall out of its pastry, so that's why it's like that. There's the pesto pasta, which she's also got some avocado, a bit of honeydew lemon, which she said she didn't want it, so I'm just going a little bit just for exposure. And then she also has some quartered grapes as well. And then Ellis has the same. He's got his whole sausage roll there cut into pieces, pesto pasta, avocado, and then his fruit bowl is there. So he has 2 slices of the honeydew melon and some grapes are in there too, and that's what the kids are having for dinner. We had a Gousto delivery yesterday, and so today we're having our first Gousto meal, which is this plant-based Indonesian style satay noodles. Sean has just made it, and here we go. Very similar. Look at you, Sean, what a professional. It is pancake day today. I had a pancake for lunch, and the kids have pancakes for their after-school snack. And it's too late now. Where are we? It's too late now for pancakes after dinner, so we'll have them tomorrow.
Yeah.
Dinner tonight is another Gousto. It's miso tofu with stir-fried ginger greens. That's it there. We did add, though I say we, Sean did, but he made this. Add 2 blocks of tofu, so 1 tofu from the Gousto box, and what's the other one? An Aldi one?
Cauldron.
Another cauldron tofu, because it does look a bit thin on the ground there, do I have to say. But so yeah, there we go. Smells delicious. And that's dinner for tonight. You guessed it, another Gousto meal. We have got other meals planned that are not Gousto, but we're having a Gousto today. So it's this Vietnamese style meat-free chicken with sticky rice and salad. Smells delicious because it's got a heap load of mint on it, but that's what it looks like.
Just to add, I did add 2 other lettuce.
Enough. So there's a lot of lettuce on there. And the rice is under there. It's sushi rice, so we'll see how that goes, but smells good. That's what dinner is for tonight. Dinner tonight is peas, chips, and these are the Aldi spicy chicken burgers. This is Sean's one. He went a bit OTT on the making of the chips.
Handmade.
Yeah, handmade chips, all perfectly cut. That's my one. We'll have that with, well, I'll have it with buffalo sauce and ketchup, and Sean will have it with sriracha and ketchup.
Yes, I will.
Dinner tonight is, you've guessed it, another Gousto meal. We're having the Chinese banquet with 5 spice mushroom and noodles. So this is what it's supposed to look like, and we're just currently building our pancakes now. So these are the, well, they're like dried mushrooms.
Yeah, they're on that thing, they're called fabled mushrooms.
Fabled meaty mushrooms, that's it there. And that's what they look like. They've been mixed with all the sauces that you need. Building the pancakes, got spring onions, and can't speak. Spring onions and cucumber there, hoisin sauce, and then we have these udon noodles, which have a few more of those mushrooms in, pak choy, and a bell pepper, which we had going mouldy in the fridge, so we thought best to use it. And I'll show you what it looks like when it's all plated up. And that's our final meal. Looks delicious there. The noodles with some chili oil on top. And obviously the pancakes there. Bit of cucumber about to fall out. But that's the meal for tonight. Yum. So those are the meals that we had this week. What did you think? Don't forget, if you wanted to try a Gousto box yourself, I will leave my referral code below. The Vietnamese salad, chicken salad thing is just playing on my mind. I'm going to think about it for the rest of my life. I don't know what they do with Vietnamese dressing, but they must put some sort of addictive quality in there because I love it. I need to go get like a pho now. You know, the restaurant pho, P-H-O, pho? Pho? I don't know how you say it. I want to go get one now because a big bowl of warm noodle broth with all the bits in it and some summer rolls. Oh, death row meal. Peak death row meal for me that would be. Fantasizing on food now. Right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for watching this video. Like I mentioned, I have got quite a few of these what I ate in a week videos on my channel, so if you want to check those out, there's a playlist somewhere, I'm sure. If I can link it, I will. I think I can do that. But yeah, thank you for watching. What did you have for dinner this week? Bye!